Let's see. In last class, we learned the formulas of passive sentences. All the tenses formula in passive sentences we had taken in notebooks in last class. Okay. If you had not written that formulas, then I request you please write that formula from the video also or from the textbook also. My textbook is there, so you can write from it. Now today we'll start the simple present tense. How we can make the passive sentences from the simple present tense. Okay. Already I have taught you the passive sentences that we can make from the simple present tense. Now in today's class we are learning the same topic here. So how we can make the passive sentences of simple present tense. Okay. Now at very first we have to take the formula, and through the formula we can solve the sentence. Okay. I will give the title change the voice. Change the voice. Okay. And we are learning simple present tense. Simple present tense. Of this sentence, how we can change into the passive form. Already I told you yesterday, active sentence, it means the action starts from the subject towards the object. What is the active sentences? Action starts from the subject towards the object. It is we call Ganesh. It is we call active sentences. Ganesh, what is active sentences? The action starts from the subject towards the object. It is we call the active sentence. And passive sentence, it means action starts from the object towards the subject. It is we call the passive sentence. Getting, Ganesh?
Yes.
Now in the passive sentence, object it is the place of the subject. Object which was in the active sentence, so it should be in the place of subject, but it is the object. Now the sentence is here of the active voice. Active sentence is from the simple present tense, like Renu plays a cricket. Every time when we see related to the word related to the sports, then every time we see there, male can play cricket, but not teacher is there who teaches us. Girls also can play cricket. So this is the sentence. Renu plays a cricket. Renu is the girl who can play cricket. It means she has the ability to play a cricket. She has the ability to play a cricket. Now you please see. Here is the subject. Here is the subject. Here is the main verb. It is the main verb, and it is the object. Okay. This is object. And as I told you in last class, we have to take the object at a place of subject in the passive voice. Get it? Forward. When we want to transform this sentence into the passive voice, then we have to take the object, this object, into the subject in passive voice. So here is the passive. Formula is what? Formula of passive voice. It is object plus auxiliary verb plus V3 plus by plus subject. The formula is on the board. Object plus auxiliary verb. Object plus power. Object plus auxiliary verb. Then V3. Then by plus subject. Now it means from the subject here. From the subject, action flows towards the object. From the subject, action flows towards the object. But because of the object is taking here at the place of subject, that's why the action flows towards the subject. That is why we call it is the passive sentence. That's why we call the passive sentence. Dipali, why we call passive sentence?
Subject.
Because the action starts from the object towards the subject. Now, if we want to make this sentence into the passive, then how we can make this sentence into the passive? How we can make? Here is the formula. Bhakti?
The action starts from subject.
Okay. How we can make the passive sentence of this?
Cricket is played by.
Okay. A cricket is. Why we want to use their is? Why not are? Because cricket it is the singular word. Cricket it is the singular word, and that's why we cannot use their are plural auxiliary verb. Okay, that's why we have to use here power. Which auxiliary verb should we use here?
Is.
Why?
Is.
Why?
Because
How we can make this sentence? Here, you please live in the class. Don't speak, don't share your ideas with anyone. So, a cricket, this is the object in passive. After the cricket, we have to use their auxiliary verb is, singular auxiliary verb, because this object is singular. So, I use here is, and then verb's third form, play. Play. Then after the play,
By.
correct. Then
Renu.
Renu is the proper noun. So that's why we have to use the proper noun as it is in the place of subject in passive voice. So the sentence should be like this: a cricket is played by Renu. Passive voice. Active voice: Renu plays a cricket. Renu plays a cricket. And then passive sentence: a cricket is played by Renu. Okay. I'll give here another one example, and then you solve. Second example is here. Arun gives a gift. In this active voice sentence, here is the subject, here is the main verb, and here is the object. I write here object, main verb, and subject. This is the active sentence.
Yes.
Covered. This is the active sentence. Which is this sentence? Which is this sentence?
Active voice.
Fine. Active sentence. And when we want to transform this sentence into the passive, then the formula that we have to use while we are making the passive sentence. Okay? Then passive sentence, how we can make, Ganesh? The passive sentence?
A gift give from
A gift.
is give by
It is wrong. Is given. It is
by
given by Arun. It is the correct sentence. A gift is given by Arun. Now third example is here. You please write down all the sentences in your notebook. Don't just only listen. Don't watch me. You write this sentence into your notebook. Copy the sentences in it. Then another one sentence that I give you.
sir. Puram puri. He ate the puram puri.
Puran puri.
Sir, नाही ऍक्टिव्ह सांगू ना.
हाँ टेल मी लाइक
पुरणपोळी is he eats a पुरणपोळी.
अरे
He eats a पुरणपोळी.
पुरणपोळी he eats a puranpoli. There is another good example. It is the subject, it is the main verb, and this is the object. Okay. Now when we want to transform this sentence into the passive voice, then we can use the formula and we can solve the sentence same as it is solved on the board. How we can solve then? Who will tell this?
पुरणपोळी is
One minute. Who will tell this? Raki, can you tell? Who will? Puranpoli. Puranpoli. Thank you. Puranpoli is eaten by.
sir.
Eats. Eaten by him.
Excuse me, sir.
A puranpoli is eaten by him. So now, the passive sentence should be like this. A puranpoli is eaten by him. Here is the subject he, and we change into the passive him. If there is I, then we can change I into me. If there is she, then we can change this pronoun into her. Okay? So this changes will happen while we are changing the passive sentences, or while we are making the passive sentences. Getting?
Yes.
Now, here are 3 sentences on a board. If you don't understand anything in the sentence, then you can ask me. If you have problem or any difficulty, any doubt about this, then you can ask me now. Do you have any problem? Did you write it? Write it. Bharat, is there any problem? If you have problem, then you can ask me. Don't go with the problem at your home, to your home. The problem is solved here only, and I'm here. I can solve your problem. Okay. Then topic is over here. We'll discuss it later of the present continuous tense. How we can solve the present continuous tense into the passive tense. Okay.